All right, want to go over a daily inspection with everybody. For those who are new, or for those who have been here for a while, just a little review on the daily inspection sheet that should be done daily. All right, so let's start from the top down. Obviously, you want to fill in your demographic information, get your odometer reading. You can get that by turning it on the on position. There it is, 40,310 miles. Okay, your next oil change. If you guys are using Jiffy Lube, they give you a nice little sticker there, right? This should be performed every 5,000 miles. If you do not know your current oil change status, please get in contact with Millie, and she will help you, or she'll assist you by finding your mileage when you're due for an oil change. Credit card, obviously gas card, if you store it on you or store it in your vehicle, you've got it right here. Okay, the WEX card. Okay, my handy little overhead compartment here. Okay, your AAA card, it's tucked up away in there somewhere. Heating and air conditioning, obviously everybody uses the air in California, Nevada, Arizona. The heating more in the Oregon and Washington, maybe even Northern California. So obviously you want to make sure that that's in good working order. Seat belts, there isn't a car out there that doesn't come with one anymore. Just make sure that they're in good working order. Mirrors, some might not have a rear view mirror. If you don't have back windows, you'll either have the backup camera attached there. Also make sure that your mirrors are still intact on the side. No warning lights on, that'll be prevalent right here in the control center area. Your fuel level, are you full? Do you need gas? If so, go get some. Proof of insurance, registration, and glove compartment. I have moved this into my handy little overhead area right here. We've got all the paperwork right here. Okay, so let's keep going. Emergency roadside supplies. Everybody should have an emergency roadside kit. If not, please contact your supervisor and you can get one. Mine's stored away down in my handy little Craftsman right there. Okay, so let's keep going. Windows, windshield. Some of you guys might notice that you come along these little pits in the windshield. Okay, make sure Millie is notified of those. Those can be filled and prevent any further cracking throughout the entire windshield. Okay, functional windshield wipers. It's always good to have your windshield wipers replaced before the actual season. Okay, before the rainy season actually hits, you want to check these. Make sure that there's no pits. If it's leaving streaks, you'll see it streaking across the windshield here. It's probably time for new windshield wipers. Okay, just make sure that they're in good working order. Headlights, make sure that your headlights work. Okay, you can do this by turning on the car, and let's turn on the car here. Everybody should know how to turn on a car. Second, let me turn down my crazy radio. Okay, so headlights, turn them on. They're in good working order. Okay. Also check the high beams, make sure that those are also working as well. Do that by either pushing forward like this or pulling back manually like that. So we push forward. High beams are working, a lot brighter. Okay. Now let's turn that off, turn our high beams off. Tail lights, what we can do, let's check the emergency. The emergency for the Rogues are found right in the middle of the center console like that. They're flashing away. Okay. So you see the emergency roadside hazard lights on. Your turn signals, let's check out that. Okay, left turn signal, obviously working, and the right turn signal, working well. All right. Emergency brake, make sure, some of you guys might have it down here located on the floor. Other you guys, especially in the road, the NVs, will have them in the center. It's that little hand brake. Just make sure it's in good working order. Don't leave it on. Mirrors, we already went over the mirrors. Turn signals, spare. In the NVs, they are located actually underneath the actual car. Let's see if you can see. Okay, they'll be under in that area right there. In the Rogues, they're under this nice fancy mat, so when I actually get us flat, I have to remove all this stuff. Okay, so just know in the Rogues, you'll see like a little hole right here in the bumper area where you can actually lower that tire. That's where AAA will assist you with that. And overall vehicle condition, report any changes. If you're missing hubcaps, the Rogues are known for losing their hubcaps. Also the NVs, they lose that little center hubcap. Just make sure, obviously, make sure that this is still intact. Make sure everything is in good working order. And also report any dings, dents. Okay. Engine, while we have the hood open, we can kind of go over this. Obviously, pretty much all cars are labeled oil by the yellow tab right here. Okay, so you can check that accordingly. Usually you want to have the engine off, but for training purposes, you gotta have the car on. With the transmission fluid, sometimes it will be hidden on the vehicles. You might have to find it down here. Just refer to your owner's manual for that. Also check the battery. Want to make sure that there's no corrosion in this area. Also make sure no corrosion on your positive lead there. Okay. If you need any help, please don't hesitate to call your supervisor. Also check your fluid level here, your windshield wiper fluid there. Use that a lot for bugs, the dirt. Okay. You also have your coolant level over here. Okay, you can see the minimum and maximum right there. You never want to open the radiator cap because it will create pressure. The flames tend to explode all over you. Also, your brake fluid. Brake fluid's kind of hidden back here. This is a Nissan. Every NV might be a little bit different, or if you have one of the newer ProMasters, might be a little bit different. Let's go over that. We already went over all the coolant levels and the fluid levels. Also, one thing to note too is to note your tire pressure. If tires are uneven on the pressure, it causes uneven wear on all different tires. Plus, you want to check the tread in your tires. By doing this, you can use simple penny, okay, and we can check the tread of the tires. You can see I'm just about to come up to Abe Lincoln's head there. That's about a 3/32 tread depth. Anything less than that, your tires are considered bald. So let's go to the front tire and do it on here. You can see how it sits a little bit farther down. Ideally, the tread depth should be about to his forehead area up to his nose. That's just a simple way to check. There's also tread markers in between here if you can find them. But the classic way is to just use a penny. Use Abe Lincoln's head, okay? If anybody has any questions regarding anything that I talked about in this video, please don't hesitate to call me. If you have any other questions regarding your vehicle, or if anything arises, please don't hesitate to call your supervisor. All right, thanks guys.